Hello, everybody. It's Julie D from News, and welcome to Jabbering with Julie. Hello. We're mid-May here. Can you believe that? I mean, before you know it, it'll be like summer. Now, one of the questions I should ask you, you could put in the comments if you'd like, when do you consider it summer? Is it after Labor Day or June 21st, whatever the real day is? It's kind of an interesting thing, right? To most people, it's after Labor Day. Sorry, after Memorial Day. Just like in the fall, after Labor Day, it's fall. But that's not the official date. So I don't know. Sometimes we have our own, ways of saying, oh, it's summer now or summertime. Or, as soon as we have 2 days in a row that's in the 80s, it's summer. Although we could technically have that in December because our weather's so wacky. But anyways, I have a short show today. Yay! I only have a couple things. Now there are some things in the works, but I can't tell you yet. Maybe the next show. Maybe. We'll see. I'm waiting to hear back because I don't, even sometimes I want to reveal information before it's official. And even after it's official, sometimes it changes. You know that. But I don't put out there, rumor or things that haven't been approved. Now, obviously, after sometimes things are approved, things change. I don't have control over that. But my point is, I don't say something unless it's official. So I have a couple of things in the works I can't wait to tell you about. So I guess you'll have to keep watching me. That's the secret, right? All right, so I do. Oh, by the way, this is the Google map of our area. Isn't that fun? And I just wiped myself out. So I went back to Zoom. I don't know. I kind of like Zoom better, but I'm a little rusty on my Zoom since I haven't used it in a while. All right. So I was out taking some pictures and it's a little crooked. But this is the new Optima Dermatology building that is in between Culver's and Chipotle. It's on this side. I saw some people on somewhere in some Facebook group complaining that it's not a fast food place. Like, why is this it's not a fast food place? It's like, and then when we get new fast food places, people will say, we don't need any more fast food places. So, no matter what we do around here, people complain. So, but I think this is interesting because I haven't seen a building, constructed around here lately with more than one floor. So either of this has 2 floors or really high ceilings. So that's one project around town. Sorry, I still can't shake my cough. Also, a lot of work here. The new Burlington entrance. Sorry. So again, some of you that haven't heard about this, Burlington is not going to take the big area that they're in now. They're going down to basically 1/4 of the space. So this entrance is near Petco. So this will be the way you go into Burlington. And this will be the way you go into a new store. Now, the new store is either going to be one spot or there's room for 2 or 3 areas because Burlington has reduced their footprint, which leaves room for more businesses to come in. Yay! And I keep using the example, Wayback Burger is going in over next to AT&T because the AT&T reduced their footprint. So not sure when Wayback is opening, but the sign's up, so that's a good sign. No pun intended. And last week I had already shared progress with the IHOP going in where Pizza Hut was. Most of the work is the new construction that they're doing right now is in the back. That's going to house their coolers. And there's going to be more construction. There is bulldozer, a dumpster at Golden Corral. So the Golden Corral building will be torn down, and in the parking lot, they're putting up a Panda Express, which is going to be more toward Panera, and some chickens. Panda Express, from what I understand, is going to be up quicker. So one of our viewers notified me that they had the dumpster and the construction equipment was there last week, and I was able to run there and get a picture. So thank you to our faithful viewers. And we don't know everything. We need you to help us. And I have a little bit more to talk about that. But before we get to that, let's see. So today is May 15th, and I was driving around town, and this is a great sight to see. They're putting up the flags for Memorial Day, which is at the end of the month. But anyways, that's a very makes driving through town more patriotic. I do believe I have another picture of the flags all in a row. There you go. And this is in Macedonia on Route 82. All right, so let me see. I think that's all the pictures. Like I said, it's kind of a slow week. So let's get back to some other things. So I have a special for you from Jackson Comfort. They are offering free water analysis. So let me tell you, if your water is stinky and or dirty, maybe you have like brown water and it stains your tub and your dishes and your sink. Maybe you're just worried about your water. Is it safe to drink? Is there things that I could be doing to make the water better and more safe for my family? Well, the great news is Jackson Comfort. Yes, they do heating and cooling, but now I also do plumbing. And that's news to some people, even though they've added plumbing on a year ago. But anyways, you can get a free water analysis. Now, this special only goes till the end of May. So give Jackson Comfort a call, and I'll have in the description a link to their website. And they now have the option where you can book an appointment right online. So you can pull up schedule and see what spots are available. I will tell you that this is a busy time of year for them. So you might not find anything right away, but get on the schedule and get that water tested, because it's free, and sometimes you just want to have peace of mind that your water is great. All right, so one of the things I wanted to let people know about is, we think everybody knows everything that's going on, but we're finding out that some people, I think it's time to do a refresher about NordoniaHills.news, because not everybody knows. Maybe some people have just been, picking up our paper in the last 2 months, or people have only just recently moved into town and don't know what we're all about. And we are not like any local newspaper anywhere in the country. First of all, we print every other week, and we do not deliver to your home. I get calls all the time. Why are you delivering? I don't want to deliver. I don't want this in my, ditch anymore. I want to stop it. Or people calling me saying, I'm not getting the paper. Our whole development hasn't had the paper in 2 weeks. Things like that. For some reason, the News Leader, which is the other local newspaper, and they do print every week, and they do distribute to every home, mostly. People can't find their contact information online, and we have good search engine optimization, and so they find us and they call us, and we're not the newsletter, not the newsletter. In fact, I really want to put up on our website below our logo, not the newsletter, so people will understand. And I know it is confusing. We chose to not give everybody in town a newspaper, because not everybody in town wants a newspaper. Isn't that quite the idea? More and more people are getting their information online. And we started the print version over a year ago, And we did that because so many people, we told them, oh, so many people reach us online. In fact, last week, um, we reached 20,000 people, and that's actually average. But if there's a big story, and I definitely checked that stat before the fire in Sagamore Hills, that fire probably, we reached even more people. So when there's some big event or, something like a fire or something traumatic, our numbers go way up. But generally speaking, I think a good week without any problems, generally 20,000 we reach, and that's just Facebook. But anyways, no matter how great, our numbers are online, people would always say, there's always those that, I just like sitting down with my newspaper and my coffee. And so there's something to be said for that. So we did not want to exclude those people. Some people can't get online. They don't have anything that goes online, any devices, or they don't want to. They just like the paper. So for more than a year, we've been printing a paper, and we have tried lots of different ways to distribute them. And obviously it has to be cost effective because these publications, their print publications, are free. So we have a list of places around town where you can pick them up. Some of the popular ones are Peppers, UPS store, the library, PostNet. I can put a description, like a link or a list of the places, if that would help you. Maybe you don't know this, that it exists. Mark's won't let us distribute them there because you have to, there's a rack that we can't get on, and we're not allowed to have our papers anywhere around that rack or anything. Same deal with Giant Eagle. So we've tried. Aldi's doesn't have a place for papers. They don't allow any, and neither does Walmart. So Elmcroft is closing. Not sure if you heard about that. So we did post on Facebook that we are looking for new places to put our newspaper. And we did get Storybook Yoga, so we're distributing papers there as well. And again, this is just every other week. But if you know of a business that is interested in having a stack of our papers, you'd have to have at least 50 papers. We don't have a ton left to distribute, but because we did drop off quite a few at Elmcroft. We do have a few more that we could distribute some local place. We would just drop them off at your place every other week, generally Tuesday and Wednesdays. Our team goes out and distributes them. But anyway, see, that's a little bit different way of distributing a newspaper. It reduces our cost for print and ink. And so we're utilizing more of that money for writers. By the way, we're looking for writers too. Sports writers, feature writers, council, people to write council meetings. Lots of different opportunities there. So I'll have my contact information in the description if you know of anybody who would like to help out. So let's see what else sets us apart. So online, we have a website, nordonials.news. People don't realize our logo is actually a web address. All the .coms, all the Nordonia.coms were taken, so I had to make my own .news, which was a new domain name back in the day. This year, I think we're at year 8 in October. It's going to be 8 years we've been distributing Nordonials.news. I can't even say it. Nordonials.news on online. So, because it was our dream, not really our dream, but our observation that the other local news, the newsleader, wasn't hardly putting any news out on Facebook and Twitter and eventually Instagram. And we wanted to see what was happening in town there. So that's why we started this. And we have multiple groups for the area. And we have a whole lot. But again, we have website, we have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Those are the main ways people find out about us. And we have a weekly email newsletter. So there's a link I can give you so you can get added to that. So if you're you're not on social media, you don't want to pick up a paper, you don't want to remember to go to the website, we can give you an email every week, generally sent around Tuesdays, that kind of let you know what some of the big stories that were in the week before. So that's that's a little bit of what we do, and we do live here in town. So that's kind of like our new a new tagline you might see going up around town is community news from people in your community. So isn't that nice? We live here in Macedonia, and again, let us know if we don't know we don't know everything. We're here, but we don't know everything. Can't possibly know everything. But we do our best to try to get information from the different entities. This is a unique area in that we have 4 communities all are under one school district. So we have Macedonia, Northfield Center, Northfield Village. Those are 2 totally different communities, by the way, and Sagamore Hills. And sometimes we get news from Boston Heights, and only part of Boston Heights is in the school district. It's complicated. But anyways, so that's a little more information about us. And advertisers can get ads in the newsletter that goes out via email. Obviously, they can have ads in the paper. And then online, they can have ads on our website. And then we do shout outs for them on our social media. And if they have an event or newsworthy stuff, send us a press release and we can put it up. New businesses, we actually, would do a free Zoom interview so people can find out about the new business. Or maybe we'll just do, an article about a new business. People love new businesses that come in town, especially restaurants. So people say, why are people so excited about restaurants? Well, let's say there's a new insurance company in town. Great. Maybe you're switching and you'll switch to their insurance. You're probably not going to go there very often, or maybe just to pay a bill or something. Not very exciting. But if it's a fast food place, maybe you stop and get coffee, or maybe you get a sandwich or whatever, you're going to go to that business more often if it's food, because we need food all the time. And, we like to go to other places and not just make our own food. People are really interested in fast food because a lot of times when I drive around town, there's a lot of people in the drive-thru lines, or the parking lots are full. So people utilize food places more. And because this is an area that's right off the freeway, we get a lot of traffic. People get off the freeway and go to KFC and jump back on. So anyways, a lot of people don't like all the new stuff coming to the area, but I lived in Cleveland Heights for a while, so I'm kind of used to the traffic, and lived in Bedford as well. So, that's who we are, just in case you need to know. And we are looking for advertisers, we are looking for writers, we are looking for content. Let me know what you think about this. I'm thinking about giving away stuff again. We were giving stuff away and then got to be kind of crazy. So we are starting our summer giveaway program again. So I will give away by the way, I have a tea here from Achieve Nutrition. I also had a shake from them today. Do you know, at least right now, they have shakes with a Girl Scout cookie flavor. So I had a Samoan shake. Oh, makes me want Samoa, of course. So this week, I'm giving away a $10 Achieve Nutrition gift card. I know it's just a little thing, but it could be fun. If you'd like to win the gift card, then what you need to do is this has to be on Facebook or YouTube. In the comments, I just want to know if you're planting a garden. And if you are planting a garden, what do you plan on planting? So just talk about that in the comments. You can say, don't want a garden, don't need a garden, or yes, I'm planting a garden and I'm growing tomatoes. Whatever. You have to comment on Facebook or on YouTube. And I will combine all the names and pick one at random. We used to do this all the time. and one person will win an Achieve Nutrition $10 gift card. There you go. There's the giveaway. Woo! And hopefully on my next show, I will be able to tell you about some other stuff that's happening in town. There's always stuff going on. Anyways, I said I was going to keep it quick, but I don't really think, I think I rambled on. Sorry. But anyways, I wanted to let everybody know what we do in case you didn't know and give you a little insight on what's going on. So I'll see you next week. Thank you for putting up with me. Have a great day. Bye.